Illinois Consumers' Rights Form, please follow along. Home repair. Know your consumer's rights. As you plan for your home repair or improvement project, it is important to ask the right questions in order to protect your investment. The tips in this fact sheet should allow you to protect yourself and minimize the possibility that a misunderstanding may occur. If you think you have been defrauded by a contractor or have any questions, please bring your concerns to the attention of your state's attorney or the Illinois Attorney General's office. 1. Get all estimates in writing. 2. Do not be induced into signing a contract by high-pressure sales tactics. 3. Never sign a contract with blank spaces or one you do not fully understand. If you are taking out a loan to finance the work, do not sign the contract before your lender approves the loan. For you have 3 business days from the time you sign a contract to cancel any contract at the sale is made at your home. Homeowners age 65 or older have up to 15 business days if they sign a contract with an uninvited solicitor in the home. The contractor cannot deprive you of this right by initiating work, selling your contract to the lender, or other tactic. If you are planning to file a claim with your insurance company to pay for the work, you may cancel the contract in one of 2 ways, whichever occurs first: 1 within 5 business days after receiving written notice from the insurance company denying your claim, or 2 within 30 days after you sent a claim into the insurance company. 5. If the contractor does business under a name other than the contractor's real name, the business must either be incorporated or registered under the Assumed Business Name Act. Check with the Secretary of State to see if the business is incorporated, or with the county clerk to see if the business has registered under the Act. 6. Homeowners should check with the local and county units of government to determine if permits or inspections are required. 7. Determine whether the contractor will guarantee his or her work and products. 8. Determine whether the contractor has the proper insurance. 9. Do not sign certificate of completion or make final payment until the work is done to your satisfaction. 10. Ask for any lien waivers for any and all subcontractors. Protect yourself with lien waivers for all subcontractors. Before you pay a contractor, understand that the Mechanics Lien Act requires that you shall request, and the contractor shall give you a signed and notarized written statement known as a sworn statement that was all persons or companies your contractor hired to work on your home, their addresses along with the amounts about to be paid and the total amount owed after the payment to those persons or companies. Suppliers and subcontractors have a right to file a lien against your home if they do not get paid for their labor or materials. To protect yourself against liens, you should demand that your contractor provide you a sworn statement before you pay the contractor. You should also obtain the waivers from all contractors and subcontractors. If appropriate, you should consult with an attorney to learn more about your rights and obligations underneath the Mechanics Lien Act. Basic terms to be included in a contract. 1. Contractor's full name, address, telephone number. Illinois requires that those selling home repair and improvement services provided their customers with notice of any change to their business name or address that comes up prior to the agreed dates for beginning or completing the work. 2. Description of the work to be performed. 3. Starting and estimated completion dates. 4. Total cost of work to be performed. 5. Schedule and method of payment, including down payment, subsequent payments, and final payment. 6. Provision stating the grounds for termination of the contract by either party. However, the homeowner must pay the contractor for the work completed. If contractor fails to commence or complete work within the contract time period, the homeowner may cancel and may be entitled to a refund of any down payment or other payments made towards work upon written demand by certified mail. 7. Illinois law also requires contractors who offer roofing work to include their Illinois state roofing license name and number on the contracts and bids. 8. Provisions saying the grounds for termination of the contract. If you are notified by your insurer that all or any part of the claim or contract is not a covered loss under the insurance policy, you may cancel the contract by mailing or delivering written notice to name of contractor at address of contractor's place of business at any time prior to the earlier of midnight on the 5th business day after you receive such notice from your insurer, or the 13th business day after receipt of a properly executed proof of loss by the insurer from the insured. If you cancel, any payments made by you under the contract will be returned to you within 10 business days following receipt by the contractor of your cancellation notice. If, however, the contractor has provided any goods or services related to the catastrophe, and acknowledged and agreed to by the insured homeowner in writing to be necessary to prevent damage to premises. The contractor is entitled to reasonable values such goods and services. File complaint against roofing contractor. Contact the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulations at 312-814-6910, or if I would complaint directly on its website. Keep a copy of the signed contract in the safe place for references as needed. Avoiding home repair fraud. Please use extreme caution when confronted with the following warning signs of a potential scam. 1. Door-to-door salespeople with no local connections who offer to do home repair work for substantially less than the market price. 2. Solicitations for repair work from a company that lists only a telephone number or a post office box number to contact, particularly if it is an out-of-state company. 3. Contractors who fail to provide references when requested. 4. People who offer to inspect your home for free. Do not admit anyone into your home unless he or she can't present authentic identification establishing his or her business status. When in doubt, do not hesitate to call the worker's employer to verify his or her identity. 5. Contractors who demand cash payment for a job or ask you to make a check payable to a person other than the owner or the company name. Offers from a contractor to drive you to the bank to withdraw funds to pay for the work. Protect yourself with lien waivers. For all subcontractors. Asterisk disclaimer: the contents of this paragraph are required to be placed in the pamphlet for consumer guidance and information only. The contents of this paragraph are not substantive enforceable provisions of the Home Repair and Remodeling Act and are not intended to affect the substantive law of the Mechanics' Lien Act.